Hello everyone and welcome. It's KeeperMC and we continue our survival on the oldest anarchy server in Minecraft, 2b2t.org. In the previous episodes and also some time off camera, I've been continuing my attempts to settle down them farms so that they are not only functional but also looking, well, rather good, I would say. And I'm doing some progress, I would say. Well, I'm also doing some mistakes. For example, what the hell is this? Yeah, but in any case, slowly the progress starting to appear, and therefore we can, well, kind of start to see the approximate shape of them farms. So we can see that, for example, this section would be, for example, covered in wheat, this one with the carrots, and so on and so forth. Beetroots, potatoes when we'll get them, I don't know, netherwort and stuff like that. I'll try to plant them all things. And if you're taking a closer look at those water sources, I used the pattern from this, well, as I call it, perfect circle generated online, but it still seems to me that, for example, this block could be maybe one block further away from the center, and it could be that it would look like little bit better. But in any case, yeah, for now I'm just laying it as it's given, let's say, using that pattern, and then I will see, because yeah, moving few blocks would not be that difficult task. The most important part is that it still surrounds the nearby lands and they will be covered in water to grow those seeds, because of course if not they will just pop up eventually and won't look good, same as won't give any result out of them. So I'll continue doing that. For now, I think I'll spend some time off camera to gather some wood, because yeah, I still need some to be placed all around. As you can see nearby the wall there is still nothing, so I think I'll need like 3, 4, maybe even 5 or 6 stacks of wood blocks. And as you can see, I have only 2 blocks, so gonna go and get them. As you also can see, I planted lots of trees. Most of them are already popped up, so I need just to chop them. Some of them still growing, but I'm pretty sure I will get that wood really fast. And I guess I'll see you back once this is done. And I think now it looks much better. Still not finished, still not the final version of it, I think, but it's getting much more closer. And I also started to brainstorm about the river, and how is it going to look like and so on. And I think that yeah, most probably I will just cut off these edges in full, most probably, because yeah, it's just too small a piece of ground to have a farm on it or something like that. And then most probably something similar will happen also on this side of a river, because as you can see we are having those 45 degree like angles also split, right? So most probably one of those will be somewhere here, and it could be actually a perfect like angle to cut off the cliff as well. So I'll see. That's not a top priority for now, because our main task was to make sure that we are having farms away from the city center. And well, I haven't planted them yet in full, but I mean, for now it's not crucial to have lots of wheat and carrots and other things, because also while running around, while chopping them trees and doing some other things, uh, I sold some wheat, some carrots, and it seems that the farmer is actually having all of his traits available and they do not change, which is a bit sad, because I was expecting those traits to change eventually, and I'm still not sure if it's gonna happen or not. But it could mean that if we are having only one librarian, then we will just never get the mending book from him, because for now he doesn't have such, and it could be that he will never get it. But we'll see, we'll see. We can always go to some other village, sell them tons of goods, maybe get this mending book and just leave. I mean, that's totally fine. Yeah, but for now, what's next? Well, I think, yeah, as I mentioned, I won't spend any time on planting and like gathering resources for now from the farms. Instead, I will start thinking about actually moving the first house because the specifically librarian house is actually interrupting me from finishing the farms because it just stands on those two rings at the same time, and that's a bit annoying because I cannot properly plan the terrain because it's just a house foundation on it. And at the same time, it will be cool because as long as we will destroy the house, I mean all the bookshelf and stuff, it could be that the librarian will lose his position, I mean like role, profession, and in that case it could be that as long as we will assemble house back, we will get kind of brand new librarian, and hopefully those traits would also change. Not sure if it's working like that in this version of Minecraft, but I mean that's a good theory to be like investigated and try it out. It's totally fine. And yeah, of course, my initial idea was to simply deconstruct and assemble the house as it is. Then I slightly changed my mind and decided that, well, I can maybe change the materials, for example, cobblestone for the bricks, and maybe something like that. But I'm now also now thinking, okay, I most probably won't have any huge house of mine in the village because, I mean, why to have it separately? I can just have my bed somewhere outside the city for the like sake of safety, and then actually have the chests and inside the villager houses. For example, if this is a, I don't know how it's called, blacksmith, right? Then I will have two maybe double chests with them goods right here. I will use his, well, I will put him some furnaces and will use them to smelt my goods and stuff like that. Same with the farmers, same librarians and stuff like that. Which means that actually we might not only need to deconstruct and assemble the house as it is, but also plan it accordingly so it won't look as it does like now. So we need to have enough space for them bookshelves in a perfect shape to cover maximum of it. We also need to have some space for the furniture, and I strongly believe it would not be a worst idea to actually land some beds for them villagers as well. So it means, yeah, that I will need most probably to take a piece of paper and approximately draw what these houses are going to look like. Then I will need to understand where actually move them, because yeah, it would make more sense to keep, for example, the librarian's house right next to the farms with the sugarcane. Well, for example, right? I mean, if sugarcanes will be here, then most probably the librarian house will be right in here, and stuff like that. So that's something for me to think of and try to implement for the next, I don't know, few hours maybe. Because yeah, those smaller houses where there's like nothing at all inside, I could also maybe leave some of them and place some beds just to see if we will manage to get more villagers in that way. If not, well, this would be still some small touches, because of course we are not only looking for them professions and houses therefore, but also for the village to be crowded enough to look, well, sort of a natural. So yeah, lots of things to be done. Have no idea where to start, as often. And also I was thinking that slowly but quite steady we are getting out of iron. I also used lots of coal and also salt a lot. So it might not be a worst idea to go to them caves eventually, because I had like 30 levels of experience, because I also spent some time on fishing, and I spent, I mean, like I think 6 or 7 of them on the fishing rod to be fixed. And again, as you can see, we have only 24 levels, meaning that we are not able to craft anything significant, I mean enchant. And at the same time, we are slowly getting low on diamonds because we've been repairing our tools many times during the mass terraforming, let's say, stage. So it could be a good idea maybe to pack them things and go for a mining session. But for now, I think I will try to do this step as I'm promising it. I don't know how many episodes already. I will try to move the house of the librarian. And yeah, it could be that maybe I needed to move it right here, so maybe not that far away. But yeah, unfortunately for now, the second house is also interrupting us from finishing the terraforming part. So maybe no. Or maybe I can move the blacksmith house first, because I think I can leave it as it is. Just maybe increase some space for extra furnaces, because if I will put more, then they will basically go through the wall, which is not that cool. So probably I will need to make it slightly better, so it's not only like a two chairs and a table, but 2 3 double chests, small room for a bed, I don't know, maybe 8 furnaces, anvil, and then like this sort of a table and stuff like that. So it will be basically the same house, just probably wider, with maybe more windows, probably with one floor still, not the two, and maybe some basement as well. I don't know why, just because. So yeah, let's just refresh our maps and try to move the first house. I probably will do some construction on camera, but yeah, the brainstorming part would be excluded, because why, right? Yay, we have those water sources here as well. And I don't know, what do you think, but to me now those small blue dots of the water look, I mean, bit better than they were used to look like. I mean, yeah, it might not be the perfect circle, but still they kinda aligned in one line, I guess. So I don't know, to me it looks bit better. Of course, when they will be all planted with them seeds and stuff like that, it would be even more cool, because it would be just a green ring probably, or maybe yellow, or like whatever. But for now, yeah, it's just bit messy, but still we are doing that progress. And I think, yeah, we just need to start moving them houses and then decide if we are going to them caves. All right. It's gonna take me forever. It's gonna take me forever. Damn. It was really, really, really a long time. Wow. I don't know how many times I've been rebuilding this new librarian house, but it is just crazy. I built it once, I don't like it. I built it twice, it's not enough space. Oh my gosh, it was so crazy. But it is now done. Well, not fully, but close enough, I would say. And as you can see, it's already on a map. And it's gray because I decided that it would be more safe to actually have a roof out of them bricks. So hopefully it will be less catching fire than the usual homes. And well, it might look a bit boring, like, I don't know, some school or something, but that's the librarian house, so it's all about the knowledge, not about the being fancy one. And yeah, that's the roof, so nothing major also in here. For now I haven't put those like ladders up until the bottom, because I'm not sure if the grass will grow. I know that there is like lots of trouble in Minecraft older versions when the grass is not growing, and these specific like grass blocks also getting affected. So yeah, I put some item frames, one with the regular, oops, come on, one with the regular book, one with this thing, I have no clue how it's called even. Book and quill, alright, okay. So yeah, nothing written in there yet, but it's just more like a note about what's inside. And yeah, the next thing, as you can see, it's more shaped like a bookshop, like a bookstore. It's also having the small doors so that only the seller can enter. It's also having a double chest with them things I will accumulate over the time. So yeah, I mean the shop is going to belong to librarian, but I'm gonna store my things here and will sell them as well. Also, I put some bookshelves right in here just for the sake of the style, let's say, and I think I might put some more later on as long as I'll have enough leather to craft the books and then the shelves as well. I really like how the ceiling ended up because I've been rebuilding it like 3 or 4 times, I think. Same with the windows, but I think it does look really cool. There's also some small chill zone for the, I don't know, visitors to sit and maybe have a coffee and read a book. That would be actually nice. I wouldn't mind to have a coffee myself as well. And I think over the time, probably I will replace those kind of seats and tables with some other color wood because for now it's just not available. Either it's birch or like apple trees. But I think it would be much cooler if there would be more darker tones. So it's up for the development later on as well. So that's the first floor. And yeah, some random paintings. Not sure if they will stay like this right here, but yeah, for now I like them. And then we go down. Those items I've been using for building are slightly changing, so I'm starting to use bricks instead. And yeah, I might cover actually if of course I left them in the chest. Well, okay, I'm just thinking maybe I should cover this layer with the slabs of wood, but okay, yeah, for now, as you can see, we're not having much for bookshelves for the enhancing things, but I already started to feed them cows, so hopefully soon we will have. And of course, I'm sorry for getting those cows down, but so far I cannot see any other easy way of gathering the leather as only killing the cows. So yeah, and I think yeah, later on I will just make sure to fill these spaces with them bookshelves almost in full because I think there is no need to like a craft a square because it's still, I mean, it's already providing me 12 levels. So when I will put those two sections, the rest of them, probably it will hit up to the 30, so it should be good enough. But still, I think I might fill the rest with them wood blocks, maybe some lanterns and stuff like that. So we'll see. For now, it's just like raw as that. And of course, yeah, librarian is going to spend most of his day in this shop. So I also added, well, some quite self-explanatory things. And yeah, as you can see, there is no bed for now because I mean, in this version of Minecraft, nobody gives about the beds. So I think instead I will keep those small houses, and these will have those beds instead. So if the librarian is going to work here, probably somewhere over there will be a small house, which he might use if he wants to sleep. And as you can see as well, as the green grass started to appear, I'm also started to bring those roads back. They mostly gonna be going away from the village through the wall, so later on I will also make sure to craft some kind of gates, I think. And also later on I'm planning to launch those circle type streets across all the village so that it would not be only like crossing it from X to Y, I don't know, but also in a shape of a circle. And of course, as long as we'll destroy those houses and move them, we will see clearly where those streets can go. And also, I think it would not be a bad idea to actually name them streets. So later on, we can also try to come up with some names, and we can just put them here. So this is going to be, I don't know, something something street, or maybe something else. So let's leave them signs for now, and later on we will decide and name it. If you have any suggestions, I would really appreciate if you can share those. Maybe you can wait for a little when we will have all those streets ready, so you can actually think of all the names at once, but it's up to you, it's up to me, we will see. For now, we are just starting to finally build some houses, even though they look boring. I mean, they probably still gonna do the job pretty well. Which means that as long as this episode is gonna finish, I will be totally able to destroy the old librarian house, because it would be no need for that. And actually, I wonder, I mean, I thought the bookshelf themselves caused this librarian to have a profession, right? But when I destroyed all the bookshelves we had, librarian remained the same. So I have a bad feeling that it actually does not matter if you have houses, do not have houses, I mean, all those sorts of things. So we'll see, but I'll try to do my best. Maybe I will put them all in the mine carts and will deliver directly to them houses, so they kind of try to occupy them. No idea, but we'll see. For now, I'm happy that the first house is completed. Maybe later on I will rework the roof a little, maybe the furniture, we'll see. You can freely suggest everything you would love to. And I think this could be it for now. So once again, I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you back in the new episode. Bye bye everyone.